Hello, everyone. I have a special report for you today. I received, a few different documents and emails from people, and I received this one from a friend. This is a patent for the coronavirus. And as you can see, this was November 20th, 2018. Here's the patent number. I suppose it could be looked up. And the application for it was in 2015, July 23rd. And some other part of the process was January 23rd, which is 23rd here, 2019. Here again, I don't have any proof, 100% proof, but it looks like it's a legitimate document. And it was created by the Pirbright Institute. I believe this is Great Britain, Pirbright Woking, and Erica Bickerton, Sarah Keep, and Paul Britton. And here you have it. I thought, that's interesting, a very interesting document. And, of course, these things are created in a lab, and then they put a patent on it, and then, used for biological warfare. But according to the information, it sounds like it wasn't intentional. So, I think the next thing that I want to show you is this part right here, the name Erica. And Erica is part of this. This is a video game that was created in 2019 and about a girl that's a part of this MyLab under a mental health facility. And as you're seeing this video, you learn more. This is about the video, the location is called Delphi. And this is where, a lot of indiscretions start happening, mind control, MK Ultra, and a lot of other problems arise from this. But later on, Erica becomes a problem. And Peter says, hey, I haven't, this is what I'm trying to show everyone, is that these people get involved in my labs and then somehow get manipulated and start doing some of the acting out and doing some of the things that they did, that they experienced. So I thought I would just bring that up to you, showing you some of the other things that are going on. Someone sent me this. Trainloads of tanks and armored cars, and they said to share it with everyone. March 18, 2020, and like I said, I don't have any proof, but it looks like there's quite a few vehicles here, and it goes on for like over 4 minutes just watching the vehicles. I don't know exactly where it starts. The gentleman starts showing even some other vehicles that he sees. And it brings him to tears to watch the whole thing. And then he ends up, showing this portion of how this 5G being installed in a school. And so, anyhow, he received this footage right here. I guess it came out of Wisconsin. This part came out of Wisconsin, all of these Jeeps. And this, according to what he said, was heading east. These vehicles right here. So, just sharing with everyone what's going on, what I'm finding. Maybe some of you have seen this already. And I just thought it was interesting to look at. And, of course, with so many different things that are happening on the East and West Coast, in the middle of the country, and people are putting all sorts of information on Facebook and many other areas of social media. Like I tell everyone, especially in this video here, this man is, highly, very religious, and he's very, connected, and he's fearful. And I remind people to, connect in and be, have an understanding of your divine self and the connection that you have with the universe, and that your soul is a beautiful, wonderful, limitless, divine connection to the universe. And so regardless of what happens, we can't be in fear. We have to be able to handle and think on our feet and be sensible about our reactions. Look into things. Don't put your head in the sand. Don't turn away, even though there are still going to be people that are going to doubt right to the very end. They've closed their mind. They're not going to be open. A lot of other people, their eyes are going to be open to what many truthers, those that are into disclosure, have been saying. And, it's not about, hey, we were right the whole time, but thank God that, you're opening your eyes and seeing what's going on. Here's something that's going on over in Europe, military presence of the U.S. And you can see this is in Germany, and it's written in German. And so someone translated this for me, and I'll say it, kind of the biggest, this is with 20,000 soldiers. This is the largest movement of the U.S. troops in 25 years. This is, it's generally a yearly exercise called Defend Europe, with hundreds of tanks and U.S. organized exercises with NATO partners and vehicles. So you could see, they pretty much look like the same color type of vehicle that we saw in the other video. And this is what it's called, the Defender Europe 20. And they have their deployment. Due to, I think this was an update. U.S. Army and Europe working closely with the U.S. military and host nation officials to respond to COVID-19 situation and keep our personnel informed and the health and well-being of all soldiers, civilians, and so forth. So we're going to have these documents there for you to take a look at, but I think because of that, I think they kind of slowed down the operations for this year, or they are not as active. I don't know, something of that effect that I saw earlier, and just kind of informing people of what's going on, the latest news. So there's information there. But anyhow, this is something that someone sent to me. These are the antennas of 5G in Italy, and we know Italy's having a really hard time, but I thought that was quite interesting. And the other thing regarding Germany, I saw this Air Force base called Ramstein. Peter's talked about Ramstein before. There's an Air Force base, and there is the band. He said that the music is getting to be very popular, like very, very popular. And I thought, well, there's something going on there too. But anyhow, getting back to our document. There it is. All right, well, that's it for tonight. Thank you for listening, and I'll provide those links for you. And we'll be getting some more updates coming soon with Peter the Insider. Stay tuned, and also be safe, be sensible, and remember your connection to the divine. Have a good night, everyone.